China on the rise in the Arab world. After the 10th meeting of the China-Arab States Cooperation Forum, is Beijing supplanting the U.S. and Europe in influence?
China has just signed nearly 280 agreements at the 10th China-Arab States Cooperation Forum, paving the way for an astonishing $400 billion boost in trade between these nations. This collaboration is poised to reshape the global economy. But that's only the beginning. Imagine cities fully powered by renewable energy, guided by AI-driven traffic systems, and built with earthquake-resistant housing. Projects like Saudi Arabia's NEOM and Dubai's Expo City are no longer futuristic dreams. They're becoming a reality, setting groundbreaking standards for urban living. Stay tuned to uncover all the details of this transformative partnership. Let's start with the 10th China-Arab States Cooperation Forum, CASCF, held in May 2024, marked a new chapter in the ever-growing partnership between China and the Arab world. With nearly 280 deals signed during the event, this forum became a clear symbol of deepening ties in trade, technology, and strategic collaboration. These agreements show the importance both regions place on mutual growth and long-term cooperation. But what led to this extraordinary alignment, and what does it mean for the rest of the world? To understand, we must first look at the history that paved the way for this partnership. The relationship between China and the Arab world dates back to the ancient Silk Road, a network of trade routes connecting the East and the West. While the historical connection was primarily based on trade, modern ties began evolving after 1949, when the People's Republic of China was established. Around the same time, the Arab League emerged as a unified body representing the Arab states. Over the decades, both sides have strengthened their diplomatic and economic ties, recognizing the value of mutual support. These efforts resulted in the establishment of the CASCF in 2004, which has since become a platform for dialogue and collaboration. The 10th CASCF was especially notable thanks to the groundwork laid by Chinese Premier Li Qiangxi's visit to Saudi Arabia earlier in September 2024. This visit was part of China's broader strategy to expand its presence in the Middle East, which is a region critical to its energy needs. During his visit, Li Qiang attended high-profile summits with leaders from Gulf and Arab nations, resulting in over 30 agreements in energy and investment. This wasn't just about oil. It was about building a long-term partnership that went beyond resources to include shared economic ambitions. The visit proved Saudi Arabia's importance as a strategic partner for China, especially as the kingdom seeks to diversify its economy away from oil dependence under its Vision 2030 plan. Trade between China and the Arab states has skyrocketed over the past 2 decades. In 2004, the total trade volume stood at a modest $36 billion. By 2024, that number had ballooned to a staggering $400 billion. This dramatic rise has been driven by China's massive appetite for energy and the Arab world's demand for infrastructure expertise. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, which is China's flagship global infrastructure project, has played a key role here. Through the BRI, China has financed and built roads, ports, and power plants across the Middle East and North Africa, proving its role as a partner in the region's economic development. The agreements signed at the 10th CASCF covered various sectors, including energy, technology, and infrastructure. Renewable energy projects were focused on, reflecting the shared goal of promoting sustainable development. Both regions understand the urgency of transitioning away from traditional energy sources, even as oil remains a central pillar of their trade. Additionally, investments in technology transfer and joint industrial ventures signal a shift toward creating advanced industries in the Arab states. These deals are about more than immediate benefits. They represent a shared vision for economic transformation. The China-Arab Partnership is driving the development of several mega-projects that promise to transform the economic and social landscapes of the region. From futuristic cities like NEOM to large-scale renewable energy projects like Noor Abu Dhabi. We will talk more about these projects later in the video. What's particularly fascinating about this growing partnership is how it's reshaping global economic and geopolitical landscapes. For the Arab states, closer ties with China provide an opportunity to reduce their reliance on traditional Western allies, especially in sectors like energy. China has become the Arab world's largest oil customer and is increasingly involved in developing renewable energy projects in the region. By diversifying their economic relationships, Arab nations are positioning themselves as major players in a world that is changing very fast. China collaborates with Arab countries not just for trade, but also to strengthen its foothold in the Middle East. This partnership helps China secure energy supplies and develop infrastructure such as roads and ports in the region. Unlike some Western countries whose relationships with the Middle East are often characterized by political tension, China's approach emphasizes economic collaboration and mutual benefit. This softer approach has allowed China to strengthen its ties with the region without becoming entangled in its complex political conflicts. But the China-Arab collaboration doesn't exist without outside influence. It's happening even with the effect of significant global shifts, such as the US sanctions on Russia and the realignment of energy markets. As the US and Europe reduce their dependence on Russian energy, China and India have stepped in as major buyers of Russian oil. This has introduced new dynamics in global oil markets, which could influence China's energy relationship with the Arab states. Meanwhile, China's growing involvement in the Middle East can also be seen as part of its strategy to counterbalance US influence in the region. China's role in the Middle East isn't just economic, it's also geopolitical. By aligning itself with Arab nations on key international issues and promoting stability through investment, China is gradually becoming a key player in the region. This shift reflects a broader trend in which countries are looking beyond traditional alliances to secure their interests in a rapidly changing world. Experts have mixed opinions about the implications of this partnership. Jonathan Fulton, a senior fellow at the Atlantic Council, views the growing Sino-Arab ties as a natural progression driven by shared long-term interests.
And I think in this, China's trying to position itself as a leader to say, look, we have a different way of doing international politics than the West, and they're trying to engage with these countries.
He argues that the relationship isn't simply a reaction to US policies, but rather a reflection of deeper strategic goals. On the other hand, some analysts warn that the collaboration could intensify competition with Western countries, particularly in areas like technology and infrastructure. They caution that while the economic benefits are undeniable, managing relations with other global powers will require careful diplomacy. The alliance between China and the Arab states has grown beyond oil and gas. It now spans manufacturing, technology, and infrastructure development, reshaping the Middle East. So, let's look at how China's industrial and technological strengths have modernized Arab economies, aligned with Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, and strengthened historical ties like those we see in Egypt-China Friendship Association. China's technology giants, including Huawei and Alibaba, are leading digital transformations in the Middle East. Huawei has been key to developing 5G networks, working with Saudi Arabia's Zain and UAE's Etisalat. This improved connectivity has made regional hubs like Dubai's Jebel Ali port integral to global trade. Operated by DP World, Jebel Ali has become a leader in integrating smart technologies, enhancing efficiency and sustainability. These advancements place the port among the most vital links in global trade networks, which proves the depth of Sino-Arab collaboration. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of this partnership is the futuristic projects that will benefit from it. China and Arab countries are working together to address urban challenges, focusing on creating sustainable and high-tech cities. The rapid population growth in megacities like Riyadh, Cairo, and Dubai has overwhelmed existing infrastructure, leading to housing shortages, environmental issues, and resource deficits. Rapid urbanization in Arab cities has put significant pressure on housing, transportation, and public services. This is where China's expertise comes into play. By emphasizing smart technologies, renewable energy, and eco-friendly solutions, China is helping Arab cities create comfortable and resilient environments that can meet future challenges. This partnership is particularly vital as Arab cities face the dual challenge of rapidly growing populations and the need to reduce their ecological footprint. Why is China a key player in solving these problems? China has redefined urban development, setting global standards for sustainability. For example, Shenzhen has transformed from a fishing village into a global tech hub, seamlessly integrating green spaces, efficient public transportation, and cutting-edge technologies to enhance quality of life while reducing emissions. These achievements have positioned China as a global leader in sustainable urban planning, making it a valuable partner for the Arab world. One of the most ambitious examples is NEOM, a $500 billion mega-project that includes innovative cities and development zones in northwest Saudi Arabia along the Red Sea coast. China Railway Construction Corporation, CRCC, has already completed a section of the tunnel that will be part of NEOM's high-speed rail network. A key part of NEOM is the Line, a 170-kilometer linear city where cars are unnecessary and all areas are connected by high-speed transport. However, only the first section, spanning 2.4 kilometers, is expected to be completed by 2030. Another remarkable project is the Noor Abu Dhabi solar power plant. With an impressive capacity of 1.17 GW, it ranks among the largest solar power plants in the world. The power plant was built in collaboration with China's Jinko Solar and Japan's Marubeni Corporation. Noor Abu Dhabi supplies energy to approximately 90,000 homes and reduces carbon dioxide emissions by 1 million tons annually. This project reflects the region's commitment to renewable energy, aiming to derive up to 50% of its energy from clean sources by 2050. The significance of these projects extends far beyond infrastructure development. They lay the groundwork for economic transformation and strengthen the positions of both sides. For instance, mega projects like NEOM and Noor Abu Dhabi not only provide cutting-edge infrastructure, but also create millions of jobs for both local populations and foreign workers. These projects attract substantial foreign investments. China's technologies and expertise play a crucial role in accelerating their implementation and scaling their impact. For Arab countries, this represents a strategic opportunity to reduce their reliance on oil and diversify their economies. Developing renewable energy and high-tech sectors opens up new growth opportunities. Additionally, the joint efforts between China and Arab countries boost trade volumes, creating a solid foundation for long-term cooperation. China, on the other hand, secures stable energy supplies, vital for its economy as it seeks to mitigate risks from global market fluctuations. For example, China and Qatar signed a $6 billion deal to build 18 state-of-the-art QC Max LNG carriers, underscoring the scale of their partnership. Moreover, the partnership gives China access to the rapidly growing markets of the Middle East and North Africa, where Chinese goods, technologies, and services are in high demand. Expanding trade not only strengthens the yuan's position globally, reducing China's reliance on the dollar, but also promotes the yuan as an alternative currency in international markets. The use of the yuan in regional transactions enhances China's financial independence and contributes to a more sustainable global financial system, where the yuan plays a key role. Another critical aspect of this partnership is technological transfer. China integrates cutting-edge technologies into regional projects while training local specialists, creating conditions for long-term economic growth. This approach helps Arab countries develop technological competencies and become innovation hubs, accelerating their integration into the global economy. In summary, this collaboration delivers dual benefits. It modernizes infrastructure while simultaneously driving economic growth for both parties. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.